Hi Pisces, welcome to your Modern Maven Tarot weekly tarot for January 22nd through January 28th. Whenever this video shows up on your YouTube timeline though, this message is for you, even though I record these videos during a certain time to discuss the astrological transits. I do think that whenever this message pops up on your timeline, that is when you are meant to watch it. I've noticed, videos from the past that pop up, and sometimes I'm adverse to watching them because I'm like, oh, that's the past. But honestly, like when you can take back time to reflect where you were at a certain time in your life, it does make sense to see these in the future. What I love about this popping out right away, Pluto, my goodness, Pluto going into Aquarius on the 20th and Aquarius season, and then Uranus direct in Taurus on the 27th, like clearing the way, moving forward, all right? Please stick with it, because your January 2024 was all about that bold confidence and the bold confidence it takes to put yourself first. As far as the Piscean shadow, I mean, it's in us to give, right? And we give and we give and we give, and then we get burned, and then we get hurt, and then it's this toxic cycle that, falls into like the victim mentality of that shadow side. But there is this new spark of determination, and it's coming in with Aquarius. And what I love about this is the Ace of Swords is ruled by Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So all the Capricorn energy and all the Aquarian energy, it's helping you to move forward, and honestly, probably in a whole new direction, okay? There's also a sense of freedom. So like I said, what that Leo full moon is bringing with clearing the way, I do think for those of us who have been on this journey to really build our personal power, you're going to continue seeing that build. Because just remember that Jupiter just went direct, all right? That was December 30th, 2023, Jupiter went direct. So it's a snowball, all right? And one of your biggest shadow messages since the summer has been about the power of patience. And it's hard to be patient when the constructs of the Capricorn paradigm reality don't necessarily vibe with, that high priestess intuition that's within us. So it's about balancing, okay? But honestly, I'm so excited. At the bottom of the deck was the World card, and that is karmic completion. It's Saturn. So again, go back to Saturn direct in Pisces in November. Reflect back on how you've grown. Especially with the lesson of putting yourself first, okay? I think honestly, like that's one of the biggest aspects for Pisces with that Saturn direct is how to put yourself first and to have that confidence, right? Because, watery energy, we can lack that earthly confidence, if you will. But that's why your polar sign of Virgo, incorporating that into your life, the positive aspects of Virgo can be like astronomically beneficial, all right? So if you have not watched my shadow side astrology video, I will be linking it at the end. Yeah, it's happening. There's going to be a lot to celebrate. So like I said, it's like you can't like hope for this completion out of fear. Like the best thing to do is to just keep working towards whatever you're working towards, all right? And to just have that passion. Like this is ruled by Venus and Aries, so fiery, like passionate energy to really like just celebrate how far you've come, okay? So even if you do feel you're not where you wanted to be, at the beginning of the new year, 2024 just began, okay? Like this is, I'm telling you, this Saturn energy for you is big. So I'm going to love if we actually see this, but it's karmic completion. So there is something wrapping up because of what's being cleared away with that full moon in Leo. Now I am going to be doing a full moon in Leo collective reading. Okay, so do stay tuned for that. Subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot, because I do think with the full moon and the new moon for 2024, I want to do collective readings, a little bonus reading that we align our energy, because part of this Aquarian energy too is all of us individually recognizing how our personal power together, when we align our thoughts and that Aquarian thinking, when we align our thoughts and, everybody being uplifted and the healing that's needed, doing our part with that healing, especially, that's when we see that collective power build, okay? And it's the tactic of the Capricorn paradigm, divide and conquer, right? But when we can come together with that energy and put it out there, I mean, it's it's going to be quick. And that's the other thing with Aquarius is, yeah, I mean, it's going to be like, I'm just getting a sword. So Aquarius is really rapid moving. It's air, all right? Air signs like rapid communication, rapid moving. You got to have this bold confidence, though. I'm telling you, Pisces. So whatever lessons are still coming from Saturn, shine that inner light, all right? Stay tuned to that bold confidence. I'm linking your January 2024 at the end of this video as well, because it's coming. If it's not already here for you, Pisces, those seeds you planted. Now remember too, because the astrology this year, like the new year is actually a new year. And then wait until we hit that lunar new year on February 10th and we enter the year of the dragon. I mean, everything astrologically is there for us. Okay. And so really, what are you putting your attention towards? If there are things that need to be cleared out, not focusing on the energy of, I need this cleared from my life. That's, you're still focusing on that. So that's a message coming through very strongly for you, Pisces, as if there is this situation or this person, like focusing on that, it's not going to clear it. Focusing your energy on what brings you joy, what brings you that confidence, what allows that inner child to shine and sing, that is what you're focusing on. Allow the universe and Pluto to do its job clearing whatever needs to be cleared. Do not put your attention to it, because then you're attached to that tower energy that needs to collapse, okay? So yes, liberate yourself, all right? Pluto, I mean, this is such a strong reading for you, Pisces. I'm so excited. Renewal, rebirth, liberation, all right? Judge not, lest ye be judged. So thank you. That's the other part about this, is because if you are focusing on this person and like they're not good for your life or, yada, yada, but you're judging, all right? And trust me, I judge. I have Gemini moon and rising, but like focusing your attention on that it's not serving you any good. So whatever that is for you, Pisces, focus on where you're going, not where you've been, and let the universe, especially let Pluto, do its job, all right? And stay aligned with that, even if it is a person or a situation, like you can say, I hope one day that they find whatever it is that's going to heal that inner child inside. Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. We have a lot of hurt inner children running the world, running our lives, it feels like sometimes. So hang in there, Pisces, because the power of water, I'm telling you, Aquarian age and the power of water, it's going to be huge. This is the energy. Okay. So really exciting reading so far. I'm excited to see where this goes, and I hope it goes here. Shine that inner light with confidence and warmth. Okay. Be exactly who you are, right? Okay, so let's get to Pisces, January 22nd through January 28th, 2024. And honestly, you might have even gotten the Queen of Coins, now that I'm thinking about it, in your extended January. If you do remember, please comment and let me know, because I have a terrible memory. Yeah, charging forward. This is amazing. I'm telling you. It could even be too, like, this is the energy of like either a business or romantic relationship where it's the king and the queen of coins, like boss level energy of like, I'm getting personal, like a relationship where you building yourself, because you have to build yourself up. Other people can't build you up. But that bold, confident, manifesting energy, like you find your counterpart. So if you have been single or you had a bad relationship, and like you get out of that Piscean of like, the fairy tale princess that needs to be saved, and you get to the point where it's like, that you have to go through your lessons, and then you get to this place where your level, you find the person who matches your energy, right? That's really what I'm getting. So it could be in business too, where you've had this like low vibration job, and then like you find somebody and you're at the same level, right? Energetically. There's something there to this matching like boss-like energy. And I'm just really excited for you, Pisces. Yes. Okay. Fascinating. All right. So let's get into it. Love seeing the Queen of Swords for you. Anytime I see the Queen of Swords for water signs, I get very excited. So the energy from last week coming into this week is the Queen of Swords. This is all about having boundaries, all right? Energetic boundaries, emotional boundaries, sometimes physical boundaries. Very important to protect your throat chakra, okay? But I'm getting back to that bold confidence. So perhaps it's like the universe and Pluto with this regeneration, this rebirth, right? That it's nudging you to do something that you've been scared to do. And you have to make sure that when you're making decisions, you're not allowing the Piscean wanting to help or save people energy get in the way of decisions that are best for you. Okay, Pisces, I think that's a problem of like toxic cycles we get in where it's like, we just want to help. You know what I mean? And again, no guilt, shame, or fear for that in you. It is a wonderful gift. But there is balance that it takes to know when to stay and when to walk away. And so I do think for you personally, when it comes to like, because again, like it's like this, it's interesting because these boundaries are actually activating more of the High Priestess within you, but there's like a situation where you've given a lot of energy to, and it's like this childlike, you know, hopefulness, where, oh, this time will be different, or once this happens, and once this happens, you know what I mean? And it's like this, like waiting, but this is exactly what I was saying with that, unexpected events leading for you. So like, if you're focusing on these things where you're not getting energetically what you need, financially what you need, emotionally what you need, this can be a personal relationship or career, or honestly just your thoughts, but like staying attached to having your vibration and your thoughts and what you do attached to that, like, oh, if I'm not getting recognized, I just have to do more. Okay, that's not what we need. You know, it's the over giving. That's the part of Pisces, like our water, like we don't know how to just like, you know, pour a little bit of our cup, because then when that person's not appreciative of it, we feel like we need to pour more, right? It's like we think that we have to give more energy when we're not energetically getting back what we need, instead of pivoting our energy towards where that cup, we don't even need to pour it, really. Do you know what I mean? So that's the other thing I want to say, going back to that King and Queen of Coins that we saw at the beginning, is neither of you have to fill each other's cups. Like your cups are abundant enough, and you do energetically fill your cups, but it's like one cup's, it's like this, do you know what I mean? Where it's constant. It's not just one person constantly pouring a cup. Like that's the visual I'm getting. So I'm very, very, very excited for you, Pisces. But that balance is really important. So it'll be interesting to see if we get anything related to balance as a clarifier. This week's energy is the High Priestess. So again, with all that very, very strong Pluto energy, with the full moon, please keep a journal next to your bed during the time of that full moon on the 25th, because you're going to be getting some strong messages. Like it's fascinating because lately I've been getting recurring dreams the last week or two about being in a mall. And so I looked it up, and it's like, wow, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, make sure you pay attention to that High Priestess that's within you, because those messages are going to be clear. Also, too, I want to give a shout out. I just thought of it. If Pisces, there's an amazing channel called the High Priestess Tarot. And if you don't follow it, they do strictly Pisces videos to the best of my knowledge. So shout out to the High Priestess Tarot. Amazing channel, amazing readings, amazing like ambient music in the background, a fabulous channel. But it's all about unlocking the High Priestess within you and claiming that High Priestess. So please subscribe to the High Priestess Tarot. Absolutely love their readings. But this hidden knowledge, okay, again, the High Priestess ruled by the moon. So like I said, that Leo full moon and the things clearing the way, you could even have maybe some dreams that are a little scary, right? But like, that's your shadow trying to keep you in fear. And so every time you get to this stage of like, yes, finally, your shadow's going to try and pull you back. I mean, it's scared. Like, that's the whole part of your shadow, is it's fear, but it thinks it's keeping you safe. And so, like I said, when we look into the meaning of these dreams, a lot of the dreams that seem like scary, they actually have positive messages. So please don't fear the subconscious, the unknown, that deep hidden knowledge that's trying to give you a very, very powerful message this week, okay? Now, next week's energy is the Six of Cups. And so why I love this, especially for you, is this is that like blissful inner child energy. So we'll see a clarifier, because sometimes we can put on those rose-tinted glasses to not have to face something we want to face. But I'm getting a very warm sense from this card. I'm getting a very, you know, if you have kids, like I have a child, and it's that idea of like spending time with your child and like within you, your inner child gets to be happy. So if you do have kids, please, please, please spend time with your kids. If you have something from childhood that you love to do, focus on that. Okay, I'm picturing me, you know, I used to in my background like pretend to make potions and and fragrances, you know what I mean? And so like going to the craft store and like picking up some stuff and like working on that. Like do something from your childhood that makes your heart feel happy, because like I said, it's collective chaos is a lot of what the energy is, and so much of your reading is asking you, where are you focusing your energy? Because this collective chaos, I mean, it's not just going to go away, right? Like this clearing the way is like, it's the ushering of the clearing. And so more than ever, for a sign like you, Pisces, that energetically kind of just adapts to whatever energy it's around, it's really important that you focus on where you're putting your attention, okay? Because that's one of the biggest tests for this bold confidence and personal power, is making sure you hold on to this Queen of Swords, okay? Energetic boundaries are so important. And like, if you are in a career where, let's say, you have to be surrounded by people, you have to take a shower and like cleanse that energy. Like when I was a server, I did a Reiki massage once, and the person said, like, no matter what, you get home at 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, it doesn't matter, take a shower. And trust me, I didn't abide by that for that long, but when I did, it worked really well. And it doesn't have to be in person if you have a career where you're online, and all of the energy of other people can still stick to you, okay? So make sure you're very mindful of that. I personally try to take a shower at the end of my workday, because it is kind of this reset button, okay? So take that how it resonates. But I do think that so much of this is about where you're putting your attention, and realizing when you have these energetic boundaries, you're gonna see that snowball effect of this, okay? Also, Pisces, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot, and comment if it resonates in a certain way. Let's clarify this Queen of Swords for you. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Pisces? Ooh, okay. I love that it fell there. Let's see what we got. Interesting. Okay. Now, it was reverse. I'm thinking, okay, going back to this, I think that the King of Cups reverse is really reminding you how important those emotional boundaries are, all right? I feel like there's something here that's tugging at your heartstrings, if you will. But you really have to focus on where you're going. And this is ruled by Libra and Scorpio. And so it is about balancing that energy. But you have to fill your own cup, all right? If your cup is being depleted because of some outside situation or relationship, you know, even children, like you have to have boundaries with children too. And trust me, that's hard. Like I will overflow my child's cup, because it's just like, you just want to keep giving and giving and giving, but boundaries is important, okay? I'm also getting what I thought with those negative dreams. Like I'm really getting a sense of paying attention to those dreams, because the messages there are very clear. And this is very specific to people, your relationships with other people. And how can you have those energetic boundaries where you're authentic to yourself without being cold and dismissive? Okay, like it's so hard for us. All right, let's clarify this High Priestess. I'm excited to clarify that. Why is the High Priestess here this week for my dear Pisces? Oh, amazing. I'm going to get one more so much to do with the people in your life. All right, let's get one more clarifier, because I kind of flipped in the middle and that was very interesting. But one more clarifier for the High Priestess here for Pisces. Clarifier for... Interesting. Clarifier for the High Priestess for Pisces. High Priestess and Page of Coins. There it is. All right. And it does, like I said, you have to move away from something. If the thoughts that you're thinking are putting you in a situation you don't want to be in, like as hard as it is sometimes to detach, like getting strong detachment energy. Yeah, okay, fantastic. Yes, because there's something here. This is Saturn and Leo, all right? And so again, there's a lesson here that Saturn blocks fears, challenges, where we build our resilience. There's something to do with either a Leo in your life or the energy from this full moon in Leo, where there's like a no-win situation. It's this power struggle and you feeling like you need to like be a part of it. Like you're attaching your energy to something that isn't yours, okay? And so we have to go within, we have to reflect, like, why are we doing that? Because there's something here that's growing and it's blossoming. And this is really, thank you. The High Priestess is asking you, where are you putting your energy? Are you putting it to here where there's this no-win situation where no matter what you do, say, is going to make a difference? Or are you putting your energy toward this Page of Coins? And honestly, this could be kids. So like, let's say you have this situation where it's like a partner or friends or a work environment where there's this drama, and like it's like you keep attuning your energy to the drama, and like, or you have your children, like you could be spending time with your children and again nurturing that inner child. Man, this is fascinating, but this is a choice. What are you keeping your attention focused on? Okay, Pisces, I'm going to put her over because I think that's where she belongs. But we do need to have patience too, okay? Going back to the reminder that when Uranus goes direct, all planets will be direct until April. So spring, this is ruled by spring. Really focus on the things, focus on your situation realistically, but also give it that inner child nurturing and confidence, you know, like the sky is the limit, dreaming when it comes to what you are manifesting here, Pisces. I love this. Okay. It could even be something with your child. You know what I mean? Like maybe there's like this connection that you have with your kid that you realize you have the same interest in something. Okay. Like for me, for instance, my child, she's really into what I do here. And so I'm going to start recording us going through the tarot together and like explaining the tarot and seeing the insights that the inner child, the child has for us, and also creating new stories from fairy tales. Okay. Like she was going through my tarot book and she decided it was a detective book and she started making all these fun titles from the tarot. And so I'm writing them down and then we're going to discuss, you know, like tell me the story of this and then let her tell the story, because that satisfies my inner child, because that's one of my first things that I ever wrote was a story. Okay. Like I've always been a storyteller. The tarot helps me do stories. I love writing screenplays. Like there's something here to go in within and what is it that makes your heart sing? Okay. Could be singing, honestly. Oh, that's another part I love about the High Priestess Tarot is she's always humming or singing, and I love it. Okay. Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups here next week for Pisces? Why is the Six of Cups here next week for Pisces? Ooh, interesting that it fell. Okay. Oh, wow. Yes. Pisces. Okay, and again, how many court cards? This major arcana and court card energy. This is a big transformation, and I'm so excited for you. But the tarot is reminding you again about that overall message from January 2024, that bold confidence, to make sure you're focusing on your personal cup, and you're going to have things tugging at you, right? Trying to pull you back in energetically, trying to pull you back in with your thinking. You got to dial it back a little, okay? Because this combined with this is fulfilling all your childhood dreams, Pisces. And two, if you have two kids, like, it's almost this idea of like your heart being filled, because, and why does your heart get filled? It's because that inner child gets to just smile. This is making me very excited for you, Pisces, but it's that inner light. Oh, I love it. And it's amazing. So amazing. So like I said, I do still think that there is this counterpart that, because again, I'm going back to seeing the King of Coins and the Queen of Coins in that shuffle when I was cutting the cards. And this is powerful. I hope you're excited. It's bold confidence. I'm telling you, Pisces. You're unlocking this when you shed whatever has been holding you back, okay? And that, when we can focus our energy on this, okay, like I said, instead of this. And you know what actually is very fascinating? Because of seeing the Page of Coins, and like I said, you know, something of spring and like we have to wait. But remember that we have Uranus direct in Taurus, unexpected events that take us forward. This could be a very rapid change for you, Pisces. So hit that like button and claim that. I'm getting very rapid change. The seed is planted and you've already grown it, and you're holding on to it by continuing to be your authentic self. Oh, I love this so much. Also, the High Priestess is going to be the next card that I do over at Fairy Tales Tarot. So I am going to link that channel as well at the end. Please subscribe to Fairy Tales Tarot. Going to be telling the tarot through your favorite fairy tales to make it easier to understand the cards. Actually, what's really cool too here, I just got to go back. So many things dealing with circles and circular karmic completion, right? Even the AI for all of my thumbnails has been giving this circle in some way. And like, so it's like, yes, like you just have to go within to unblock this. And with Uranus direct, it's like, oh, hi. You know what I mean? It could be like, even like you have a channel or a store, you know what I mean? And it's like, okay, like thinking it's going to take till spring, and then all of a sudden you wake up Monday morning and boom, like all of a sudden you have 50 orders, you know? So it's something like that where it's just this, oh, okay. And so I hope, again, get excited. Here are the Dragon, February 10th. I'm telling you, this is making me so happy. You have no idea. And what I love too is I've noticed like a lot of Piscean readings, because I watch other readers, you know what I mean? I don't read for myself, so I have to watch other readers. Again, why I watch High Priestess Tarot. And so much of it is just this like, focus on you and boom, you know? All right, let's get an empowering question for Pisces, and then we will close this reading out. Once again, Pisces, hit that like button to claim this reading. I highly suggest you claim this reading. Subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. Get notifications. Shine that inner light, Pisces. I'm telling you. The emotional boundaries, the energetic boundaries, being able to shine your light without fear. I mean, that bold confidence is needed to do that without fear. I mean, what are you to fear? Other people's judgment? Who cares, you know? Oh. And if you do have kids, oh, I'm going to get emotional again. Okay, you got two, but we're going to do this one first because clearly it fell on here. What gives me great joy? That's what you're supposed to be focusing on. What gives me great joy? What makes your heart sing, my dear? And then Why am I doing the things I'm doing right now? I think, okay, so this is obviously very connected to next week, going into next week's energy. Why am I doing the things I'm doing right now? Like, you have to ask yourself, what is drawn to the chaos, the collective chaos, the power struggles, whatever it is, and shed whatever is holding you back from focusing on you. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Pisces. Again, please subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. Oh, one last thing, because of the colors being so connected here. Please ask yourself this before you go to bed, and allow the High Priestess to illuminate those answers in your dreams. I think you're going to get some very strong clarity, okay? And if you don't have a journal next to your bed, get that audio recorder that's on your phone and just record yourself like right away in the morning going like, oh my God, I can't believe I was in a mall and like it was trying to find this one store and these people just kept coming up to me. You know what I mean? Like give as much detail as you can, but make sure you record it, all right? And then if you do have that recording and let's say this is a video that popped up on your timeline months down the road, like YouTube decided, hey, you need to hear this in, you know, July. Go back and see, like listen to that recording and see if anything came to fruition from that dream, okay? All right, have an amazing, amazing week, Pisces. Always remember, look at this, shine that inner light. Shine that inner light, Pisces. You've got this.